Do you want to feel more focused and productive and less stressed throughout your day? I believe starting with a strong morning routine is fundamental to achieve this. And that's what we are going to talk about in this episode. The first 5 to 20 minutes after you wake up are really important because are a key moment for neuroplasticity. When you look at sunlight in the morning, you release cortisol, but also serotonin. Serotonin is a precursor of melatonin. Do you have a morning routine? If so, let us know in the comments. We would like to have some insights for the community. I'm not here to talk about myself. I'm just taking myself as an example and sharing my experience, trying to give you some tools to build your own routine. Now, everyone is different, but definitely everyone benefits from a strong morning routine. I can show you this and I will explain a bit why. Now, I believe some points aren't really negotiable, like avoiding reaching your smartphone as soon as you wake up. Actually, I believe at least 1 hour would be great. At least 1 hour without social media and all that bullshit. And also having some kind of practice that brings awareness. Now, I'm a strong believer in meditation, but you would do breathing exercises or yoga or whatever can help you and you believe is best for you to be grounded in the present. So let's start from the very first moment you actually open your eyes. The first 5 to 20 minutes after you wake up are really important because are a key moment for neuroplasticity. What does this mean? I don't know if you're familiar with the word, but let's say it's the ability for the brain to develop new neural pathways and connections. This is mainly because you are transitioning from a theta state to an alpha state. What does this mean? Theta is a more subconscious, dreamy state. Let's say more related to sleep. Alpha is relaxed but aware. Now, the mind is highly suggestible. Suggestible, I believe is how you pronounce it. In this window. If you start present, I mean like you open your eyes and you remember to not let your mind run wild. So start thinking about all the problems, word that I don't like, all the puzzles that you will have to face throughout the day, but you actually anchor yourself in the present as soon as you open your eyes. This will prime your brain neurochemistry, so you will have more relaxation, less compulsiveness in anything like thinking or grabbing the phone and so on. By setting the neurochemistry and the tone, it will set the tone for the rest of the day. Presence anchors you in your parasympathetic system, so you will not fight, fly, or freeze under pressure, and trains the mind to respond and observe instead than react out of control, creating spaciousness, and our nervous system feels safe this way. Now, this is one of the reasons why many people start meditating right after they wake up. For me, it's I can't really do this because I'm a bit slow in the morning, so I need to do a few things before. But anyway, even if you have to, for example, go for a pee or brush your teeth before you meditate or wash your face, whatever, this staying present can hold on to that magic window that we talked about, to not totally drift out of alpha. Whatever you do, staying present and not exposing too much to blue light will help you stay in this state. While we are here, I would like to invite you to join our community. Please subscribe if you find this material interesting. Join us on Patreon, follow us on socials. I know I'm asking a lot, but this will support our cause to help people to live better, have a more creative life, and also throw environmental events that are also fun. Now, for me, for example, I need to drink my electrolytes, my minerals, because they spark my brain and my body. We will have an episode on electrolytes, but they hydrate you, of course, and they help regulate electrical signals in the neurons. So it's literally you sparking your brain. You're turning it on. You have brain conductivity, muscles are firing, and you start synthesizing dopamine. They are raw material. So more cognition, less fatigue, and a steadier mood. So as I get my minerals, I go in the kitchen, get my minerals ready, drink it, warm water, please. Cold water in the morning will move the blood from here and other places where you need it to here. And that's not the best way to start your day. Then I go back to my room and I start with meditation. Now, I know the meditation topic is a bit touchy. People would say I cannot stop thinking and so on. I believe we can, as in anything else in life, start small and then you don't have to do the whole thing at once. That's a thing that our mind often tricks us into. We look at the mountain and we get scared or we give up before we start. But in reality, it's just one step after the other, and getting into meditation is the same thing. As I said, you can do any practice, but awareness is so fundamental to live a fulfilling life. All these that I'm about to list are just tools, and everyone, as I said, is different, and everyone should have her own toolkit. My advice is to try and build your own sequence because every day is different. Have a morning routine. Have a structure, yes, but some days I might change some things if I feel more tired, more anxious or whatever. Again, being aware of how you feel helps you to not give for granted that every day their routine will work. For me, I need these steps to stay focused and not drift because in the morning, as I said, it is slow. Before I actually go inward, I use Focus Sight. We talked about this in the past episode. It helps a lot when you need to wake up because you produce norepinephrine and dopamine, and you spark what is called the RAS, Reticular Activation System. Increases alertness, basically.